Every journey shapes us, especially when we travel as a family. Today, we're walking through Mexico City's heart, from the subway to the forest to a castle that holds centuries of stories. This isn't a history or guide video, it's a reflection on how we as a family experienced this day and what we learned along the way. Welcome to Trust, Travel, Transcend. After leaving the subway, we follow the path to Bosque de Chapultepec, one of the largest city parks in the world. The air was warm, full of trees and vendors, and the castle peeked at us from above the hill. We stopped to buy our tickets. Only visitors 13 and older pay, and it costs 100 pesos per person. Not bad for a day full of wonder. Then came the climb, a gentle hill surrounded by history, and somehow every step felt like going back in time.
Let's see. Revision happening
The first room we visited sparkled, filled with jewelry, ornate boxes, and green malachite pieces that seemed to glow under the lights. We wandered slowly, taking it all in the detail, the craft, the stories hidden inside every object. The next room was a gallery of portraits, faces from another era, beautifully painted, watching us as if they had something to say. We moved down a grand staircase surrounded by massive paintings. It was amazing to see the scenes of Mexico's past full of life and color. The museum takes you through the history and stories of the great Mexican cultures, from the ancient civilizations like the Maya and Aztecs to the Catholic influence after the Spanish colonization. Every room adds another layer: artifacts, sculptures, and images of how this land has evolved through time. And then a giant miniature ship. Everyone's jaw dropped. It was so detailed, so unexpected in a castle. Next, we explore the section showing Mexico's journey toward independence. Yes, this is when the country became free from the Spanish rule. The paintings and miniatures brought those moments to life: battles, leaders, and the strength of people who dreamed of freedom. Then we stepped outside into the garden, and the view, it's breathtaking. Mexico City stretched endlessly before us, a mix of green and skyline. We couldn't resist taking a family photo right there, surrounded by history and beauty. inside again, we found a beautiful, delicate miniature of a carriage. And then, the real one, grand and golden. From there, we went up to the highest floor, exploring the rooms where the Emperor Maximilian and Empress Carlotta once lived. Each space felt alive. Elegant furniture, old mirrors, long curtains that must have seen so many mornings. In the middle of it all, Oliver got completely fascinated by the checkered floors and just wanted to keep skipping in them. A great tip if you need your toddler to walk more during the museum visit. After seeing bathrooms, old elevators, and living rooms with pianos and all sorts of arts there, and more and more and more rooms, we finally reached the top garden. A small fountain right in the middle became a favorite spot to refresh and rest.
Is the water good?
Yeah, it's hot.
It's hot?
Make a wish, Celine.
Celine made a wish, tossing a coin into the grasshopper fountain, the chapelet, symbol of Chapultepec. By the end, everyone was ready to go home, tired but happy. And on our way out, we passed through a room covered in paintings from floor to ceiling, and then the museum shop. Perfect for anyone with extra space in their luggage, which wasn't us. We took countless photos of art pieces because honestly, there's so much to see there. You could spend hours exploring every corner of this beautiful castle. If you love history, art, or simply want to imagine what life in a castle was like centuries ago, Castillo de Chapultepec is absolutely worth the visit. For us, it was more than a trip through time, it was a day of discovery, curiosity, and connection. Thanks for joining your family on this adventure. Subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our tips and adventures. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share with someone who would love to see the Castillo of Chapultepec.